guys! Today I'm making a miniature dollhouse for your dolls. As always, if you make this craft, please tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see it. And kids, be sure and ask a parent for help before starting this craft. And before we get started, I just quickly wanted to plug my new channel where I do doll skits and doll reviews. If you're into that sort of thing, it's Rainbow's Toy and Doll Adventures. Hopefully I'll see you over there. Okay guys, so I just start here with thin cardboard from packaging. I glue two pieces together. Allow it to dry, then score lines creating the back of my dollhouse. Then I cut out more pieces of the doubled up cardboard, with the bottom piece being slightly longer than the other two. I draw lines for each level of my house, and I'm just erasing this line so I don't confuse myself. Then paint with glossy acrylic paint. Next, I paint non-hollow Q-tips. And while that's drying, I wrap my dollhouse in scrapbook paper. And just using one final piece to cover the back. Next, I cut out a window using sky scrapbook paper and cardstock. Which I glue to the top floor. I cut and file the Q-tips as columns, glue in place, then glue each floor, giving time to dry between. And to make the staircase, just using cardstock, I fold it accordion style. Then just kind of stretch it out. Then glue the bottom and the top. Then I make a TV, just cutting out pictures from newspaper inserts and gluing to cardstock. Moving on to the bedroom, I make a bed using craft foam and tiny beads. Then glue a piece of fabric and more craft foam for the pillow. I make a nightstand using a perler bead and cardstock and glue in place. Then just making a bookcase out of cardstock, I score lines, fold, trim so that they're even, then glue shelves using more cardstock. And for books, I'm just using pieces of craft foam, but I can also cut out tiny little words that I find in magazines, which I can fold over as books. Next, I make a chair, just folding over more cardstock. I cut the back at an angle then add a tiny bead to the bottom. And just taking the vanity from my miniature treehouse tutorial. Moving on to the bathroom, I make a bathtub using a thin strip of regular paper. I glue it around a pencil. Squeeze it into an oval, then glue to a piece of paper. And when it dries, and this is one I did earlier, I trim. And for the faucet, just using a thin piece of cardstock, I paint it silver, then use a toothpick to shape. Which I can trim and glue to my tub. And for the toilet, just pieces of craft foam glued to a tiny bead. And for the vanity, just using a skinny stick, a tiny bead for the sink, and another faucet. Then just gluing tinier beads to the bottom. And finally just making little bottles by coloring toothpicks. And then just adding a picture and thin craft foam as a rug. And for the living room, I'm stealing my sofa from the treehouse video. I make a table and chairs using beads and cardstock. And I can make the tiniest laptop ever by cutting and folding black cardstock. And just adding the screen, and here I just used a section from a Lisa Frank sticker. I thought it was pretty cool. Then just taking my craft foam bunny from the treehouse video and adding to the bed. And one final detail, just making a plant using, of course, another bead, coloring paper, and cutting out. And guys, you are so totally good to go. Well guys, I sure hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks guys!